Thank you, nopCommerce, for the invitation. My name is Eduardo Adame from Tecnofin. Today, I'm going to talk about the value and expansion of the nopCommunity. Better said, let's make nopCommerce great, not again, great forever. Okay. What I'm going to talk about is the importance for all of us of promoting the growth of the nopCommunity and what kind of benefits we all individually can get from promoting the growth of the community. And at the end, we will have time for you to make suggestions that will be taken by the nop team about how to still make better promotion of the nopCommunity. Well, short talk about Tecnofin was founded in 1992 to help companies to get into the e-business. The first years, we were fully devoted to promote, to give consultant services to large banks and large treasuries, how to take advantage of e-banking. And since 1996, that's a long time ago, my gray hairs show it, we have been consulting and mostly doing development services, developing e-commerce sites, mostly for medium and large companies in Mexico and other places in Latin America. And so far we have developed over 300 websites. Here is a picture of our team. And now let me tell you a story of a crisis we lived. By 1910, we had a solution which was a derivation of Microsoft Site Server Commerce Edition, but was really obsolete. It was in ASP, non-object oriented, with limited feature, and the worst part of it, it was really very costly to enhance. And we were losing, the worst of it, we were losing our key customers, our main customers. So we have to make a big change of strategy. And we decided to adopt nopCommerce. That was our salvation. nopCommerce was our savior. Since then, things have turned around. We have expanded. We used to be 5 people, and 3 developers and 2 other consultants and other functions, and now we're 13. And we have developed we are fully focused in nopCommerce. And we have developed over 80 stores, e-commerce stores with nopCommerce platform. Let me tell you another story of a crisis and rescue. Do you recognize this little young boy? Well, he made a post on Tuesday, March the 23rd, 2010, saying, "We are extremely happy to announce the availability of nopCommerce Enterprise Edition 2.0 for download and upgrade." You know the reaction? Has someone read this post before? It was a scandal. People were saying, you know, this solution is not mature enough. They were charging around $899 for the Enterprise Edition. and they said it's too costly. So lots of posts, mostly complaining. Next day, Andres said, like most of open source projects, we haven't solved our financial situation. We have almost no money and no income. But we reduced the price from to $399 from $899 for the time being. Still complaints, but proposals. Why don't we help you? We sponsor you. We are ready to sponsor you. We understand you need to bring bread to the table. Next day, the end of the story, is the team has decided to release nopCommerce 1.50 instead of the enterprise. Our decision has been fueled by the passion we have seen in you to support nopCommerce. So take the initiative, click on the link below, and be recognized as a supporter. Here is another rescue story. Here you see in these two stories, you see the interdependence from the community to nopCommerce and nopCommerce to the community. Let's have a closer look to the community. Well, the community is more than nopCommerce and users. Who of you are developers? Who of you are store developers and plugin developers? Store owners? Okay. Technology providers? Any technology providers? Okay. The community is composed of various kind of members, and the dependence of each other. I can tell you our own example. We are not only dependent of nopCommerce, we are using plugins developed by others. Our solution is composed by nopCommerce enhanced by plugins provided by other developers. The technology providers we use for hosting, we use for payment as payment providers or shipping providers. We depend on them as well. And those who give us money to survive, to bring food to the table, as Andre said in 2010, are the store owners. We live from store owners, but we also live from plugin developers, technology providers, and nopCommerce. This is an ecosystem, and we want to make it grow. Let's have a look to the community. Here are some statistics. Downloads we don't have for 2010, but 2013 was 1 million. Now, this figure has grown to 3 million, as Andres said it this morning. I just made that slide. Live sites from 15K to 30,000 sites, live sites, 100%. The other was 170%. And registered users has grown by 130%, more or less, from 92,000 in 2013 to 215,000. And if you look at geographically, it's 1/3 in America, in the American continent, mostly North America, 1/3 in Europe, and 1/3 in Asia. Forum Post has grown by 70%, the same as Topic, 70% slower than the rest of the previous figures. My explanation is slower because there used to be no documentation, or it was for sale. Since it was open to be free, open for everyone, people don't ask so much at the forums, so they don't make as many posts as they used to be. And then themes and extensions has grown from 100 to 400 and to 1,700, fourfold. That's amazing. And Andrea said this morning, there are around 600 developers, plugin developers, and I know many of them are fully dependent of nopCommerce and making probably much better business than the rest of us by selling plugins. This has become a very, very profitable business, selling good plugins. Solution partners, well, it hasn't grown that much. It's surprising. I will talk about a bit later. And well, certified developers, Andre mentioned that there are 130. Who likes parties? I think. But let's talk about one specific thing of a party, a cake. Who likes cakes? I think, who doesn't like cake? I think Andre doesn't like cake, a couple of you. But let's say I have a cake. Most of you like cake. I have a cake about this size. Who would like a share of this cake? Who is interested? And here we have a problem. We have a small cake, and everyone wants a slide, little slide. How can we solve it? Make a cake bigger. If you like parties, you know this style of parties, the potluck party. Everyone brings something, either the beverages, the food, the lightings, the music, or they help on the organization, whatever. And the more people they come, you know the party is much better. If you are invited to a party, usually you bring something for the host, don't you? Or if not, you invite him to your own party. So let's reciprocate, is my proposal. nopCommerce is giving us and the rest of the community things which are very valuable. Let's reciprocate and let's make this a great party. What are your benefits of supporting the community? Well, first, a better nopCommerce application. The bigger the community is and the more resources nopCommerce has, you will get a better product. If you are a store owner, your store will be much better. If you are a developer, having a better product, it will be easier to sell. I'm using nopCommerce. It's much easier. I remember at the beginning of our story with nopCommerce, we didn't mention nopCommerce. We said it's our own solution based in a European developer. Now we proudly say we use nopCommerce because people are understanding, and I show them figures with show nopCommerce is better than Magento, OpenCart, and the rest of all. So the better support we give it, we get a better product. We get then more business, money, more market share. You'll also get better ranking and karma. Your next life, you'll be probably bigger. You will have a store much bigger than Amazon or Alibaba. They will envy you because you made up a very good karma in this present life. I love what Embryo says. I believe in this community. For every question I ask, I try to answer at least 5 others. Who has taken notice of that before? Yes? We all believe in the community. We should believe in the community. Well, let's talk about some practical ideas, the most effective ways of promoting the community. We have started organizing meetups. The first one, we organized it in September and was quite successful. We combined it with a webinar because not everyone from Mexico will come to Mexico City just for a meetup. It's ridiculous. But they will be interested. If you are providing some interesting content, they are interested in participating in it. They are learning something. So you have to do a conference, not just a meetup and get a beer and we all love each other. Networking per se, I don't think is enough for a meetup. You have to give a specific content. In September, what we discussed is about payments and security. And then invited a sponsor. That was Mercado Pago, a payment provider, an important Latin American payment provider, and they paid for, they didn't pay. We don't charge them to be a sponsor. We call them to be a host. They usually, large companies have large conference rooms or they have access to that, and just let them use for that, for the meetup. You are in charge of getting people into the meetup, and they can talk about their products. That was a win-win situation. And first, as Andre suggested this morning, we started creating this meetup community in Meetup. And when there were enough people, we started announcing the first meetup. And that was an open invitation to whoever was interested in nopCommerce Mexico can assist, free. And there were pizzas and beer. So people were really interested, not in nopCommerce, but in pizzas and beer, free. And we, with the help of nopCommerce, invited the nop subscribers, and we invited our own customers, and we invited the competitors. And they say, why are you inviting me? We are competitors. I don't want a slide of the little cake. I want a slide, let's make this cake bigger. There is enough for us, big market, let's make it bigger. The benefits we got was business. We are already getting people interested in our services. For our own clients, to give them interesting information, valuable information, is good for them, so we provide a better service for our customers. And we become leaders in our community. The one who organizes the party is the boss. We got now have a very good working relationship with, in this case, with Mercado Pago. And next meetup is going to be next week. The Nop team and the Nop template team are coming. And Microsoft is helping us. And another of our customers who's devoted to IT training, he's going to be the host. Next one is going to be Google. Next one, we are thinking of someone like Azure. We are going to talk about hosting. Next week, we are going to talk about why is nopCommerce becoming the best solution in the world. So if you organize the party, you are the owner, you get more bigger slice, and you get the best business. Another one, you remembered, I was surprised that the number of solution partners hasn't grown that much. And my question is, why? You know, the best source for our business is to be a solution partner. The best customer we have came out of seeing that we are the only solution partner of nopCommerce in Mexico. And they say, we want you. And they are our best customer. So it's a good advertisement. How much you charge? Is 200 or 250 for the partnership, Silver? Sorry? 250. We are ready to pay much more for this partnership because of the business it's giving us. Sorry. As a matter of fact, we are paying because now we advertise in Costa Rica, Peru, and so on. We are getting business. So it's important. And you get discounts. The licenses, if you buy 4 licenses a year, it's worth being a silver. The return on investment is over 100%. So I'm surprised that no more developers, web store developers, have become solution partners. Let's talk about other possibilities. Well, the first one, which is very simple, very effective, is vote for the software awards. Who voted in the past? You know, very few of us voted. And nopCommerce was the runner-up. We should vote. Takes a minute, and the return on investment of that minute is nopCommerce is the best, and it's very easy to sell nopCommerce. If you are a store owner, boss, we have the right solution. If you are a developer, I give you the best solution. So why don't you vote? Write reviews. That takes another minute, and it's very good advertising for nopCommerce and for your own business as well. Write articles. I give you another secret. I give you another secret. Write a showcase. And you know, your customer would love, everyone wants to be a showcase. So write from your customers, write a good showcase, not the easy one, the flower shop, something very interesting that deserves to become a showcase. And the first one who would be very pleased is your own customer. Okay. Well, others share your language packs and plugins. A very good example were mentioned today, the integration with Umbraco. That's an amazing integration. And the other one, which I think has much more future, is integration with WordPress. It gives us big chances. Now we could be integrated and use a WordPress template and to present the view, and then the core of the business of the site will be nopCommerce. And help others. If someone helps, help some other one. And if, well, as he said before, the example, I believe in the community, help, and then you deserve to be helped. Well, that's about my presentation. I just want to say, let's make nopCommerce great forever. And it's time for you to work. Give us ideas.